Hey guys, welcome back to Evolve for Essence, where we explore the journey of self improvement and personal growth. I'm your host, Kyla, and today we're diving deep into a topic that I believe resonates with many of us: overcoming the fear of stepping into a new era. Whether it's starting a new job, moving to a new city, or even embarking on a personal transformation, embracing change can feel overwhelming. But what if I told you that the key to thriving in these moments lies in our mindset? In today's episode, we'll explore practical strategies to help you conquer your fears and embrace the unknown with confidence. So, today's episode will be broken up into 4 segments. Segment 1: Understanding Fear. Segment 2: Stories of Change. Segment 3: Strategies for Overcoming Fear. And segment 4: Real Life Application. So, let's start by unpacking what fear really is. Fear is a natural response to the unknown. It's that little voice in your head that says, "What if I fail?" Or "What if I regret this decision?" But here's the kicker: fear is often rooted in our perception rather than reality. Think about a time when you faced a big change. Did the fear feel overwhelming? I know that for me, when I graduated high school and I realized that I was entering a new chapter of life where I would have to learn how to navigate the real world as an adult with minimal guidance from my family, as I would be moving away from home. But here's what I learned: every great opportunity often comes wrapped in uncertainty. You gotta look at the bright side instead of what can go wrong. Now, to illustrate the point of taking action regardless of fear versus inaction, I have outlined 2 stories: one of somebody taking action and one of somebody not taking action. So, the first person I want to talk about is Sarah. Sarah was in her late 30s working a corporate job that paid well, but left her feeling unfulfilled. One day, she took the plunge and signed up for a graphic design course. The fear of leaving her steady income was palpable, but she knew it was now or never. Fast forward a year, and Sarah is now a freelance designer working on projects she loves and has never looked back. Her fear was real, but it was also a catalyst for her transformation. Now, let's consider David. David was a high school teacher who wanted to write a book. He spent years battling self doubt, which he never really overcame. Even after the constant encouragement from his friends and family and the draft of a copy of his book sitting right in his files, David could not see past his fear. He did not believe that he would make it as a published author, and 25 years go by and David has never published his book. Instead of using his fear as a catalyst, David let his fear get the better of him and hold him back. I think the biggest takeaway from these 2 stories is that fear is a real thing. It's felt by everybody, felt by many people, and sometimes it can be very, very hindering. But it does not have to be a negative thing. Fear reveals to us that we care about what we do, and therefore can be used to fuel us in making decisions that will benefit the vision we have in mind. With that being said, let's focus on 5 actionable steps that will help us harness that fear to step into your new era with courage. Step number 1: acknowledge your fear. Recognize that fear is a normal part of the process. Write down your fears and confront them. Sometimes just putting them on paper can help diminish their power. Step 2: visualize your success. Take a moment to close your eyes and visualize what success looks like in this new chapter. Picture yourself thriving. This mental imagery can motivate you to take the leap. You can also do this through making a vision board and staring at your vision board every single morning when you wake up, every single night before you go to bed. And as you close your eyes, you visualize that vision board and how that would look in your real life. Step number 3: break it down. Large changes can be insurmountable. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you want to start a new career, begin by updating your resume or networking with others in your desired field. Step 4, seek support. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Share your goals with your friends or join a community where you can connect with others facing similar challenges. You don't have to do this alone. And step number 5, embrace the journey. Understand that growth often comes with discomfort. Embrace the process and be patient with yourself. Remember that every step, no matter how small, is progress. Now let's put these strategies into practice. I want you to take a moment and think about a change you're contemplating. Maybe it's a career shift, moving cities, or starting a new relationship. Now, I invite you to take out a piece of paper and jot down your fears regarding this change. Don't hold back. Write down everything that comes to mind. Once you've done that, let's go through strategies together. So step number 1, acknowledge your fears. What specifically are you afraid of? For example, career change. Am I going to be able to find jobs in this career? Is the career going to pay me well? How fast can I climb up the ladder? Will my emergency fund be able to sustain me if I don't get a job immediately, etc.? Those are all fears that you may feel regarding a career shift. Number 2, visualize your success. So what does success look like in this scenario? Let's go back to the career change example. So maybe, okay, I was sitting at 50K a year in my old career. Maybe in this new career, I'm hoping to sit at 80K, maybe even hitting my first 6 figures. Or maybe this career would allow me to move to a city that I actually do want to live in, where I can actually enjoy the place. Or maybe it's climbing up that corporate ladder in this new career. Whatever it is, write down what success you want. Number 3, break it down. What are small steps that you can take today? For example, with the career shift, maybe rewriting my resume or learning how to write a good resume and cover letter, or learning how to network, reading books on selling yourself so that when you have job interviews, you'll be able to present yourself in a manner which is enticing to big companies or companies that you would like to work for. Number 4, seeking support. Who can you talk to about this? Is it a mentor? Is it a family member who has been in this career already? Is it a friend who's looking to do the same thing as you, or a friend who's doing similar things to you? Or a therapist who can help you work out any sort of trauma you may feel? Whatever it is that can help you achieve what you want to achieve, find that support. Number 5, embrace the journey. What's one way you can remind yourself that growth takes time? Maybe every morning before you have a job interview, you tell yourself positive affirmations, telling yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm perfect. I understand that it takes time for me to see growth, but I know that if I'm consistent, growth will happen. It's all about that positive self-talk. Choosing courage might mean stepping into the unknown, but it's also where the magic happens. Remember, every new era brings with it the chance for new beginnings and endless possibilities. As we close up today's episode, I encourage you to take those fears and transform them into stepping stones for growth. Embrace your journey and know that each step forward brings you closer to the life you envision. Thank you for joining me on Evolve Her Essence. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend and family who might also be navigating change. And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes on personal growth and self-improvement. Until next time, take that step forward, no matter how small, and embrace the new era ahead.